The value of innovation calls for displaying creative and original thinking, introducing new concepts, and driving results through sustained focus and energy. That's exactly what athletic trainer Jesse Jorgensen did when he developed a new service for student athletes. That's why he's this year's recipient of the Bellin Values in Practice Individual Award winner for Innovation. Jesse Jorgensen loves working with high school athletes, especially wrestlers. When he saw a gap in an important testing service, he set out to have Bellin become a WIAA-approved provider of that service.
The WIAA, which governs high school athletics, has some rules, especially with wrestling, to manage their weight. And part of that uses Skinfold testers, and Jesse is a certified Skinfold tester. Well, through that process, if the student athlete has a concern about what the results were of that Skinfold, they can perform further testing. Part of it is a DXA test. The WIAA only has 2 facilities in the state that have been certified to perform this. One is in Madison and one is in La Crosse. So Jesse saw that need in Northeast Wisconsin to have another facility, so really started to investigate those opportunities of having Bellin become another site.
The big reason why we kind of pushed to use this tool was a lot of these wrestlers from the Northwoods and Northeast Wisconsin, they were driving 3-4 hours to go down to UW-Madison or UW-La Crosse to have this service.
First step Jesse did to really try to see if this can come to fruition was to reach out to the WIAA and see what their interest would be in having a third site. So once he got the approval to really go ahead from the WIAA to investigate this, then Jesse really started to reach out to the other 2 facilities in the state to understand what their needs were and what some of the steps they had to go through. And after talking to those representatives, came back to myself and really started to see what pieces we already had here at Bellin.
So Bellin has had a DXA machine. They use it currently now for bone density. It's used with a lot of osteoporosis patients, and we just saw it as another tool.
Jesse did approach the imaging department about using our DXA scanner for the wrestlers. We don't schedule patients on Wednesday, so Wednesday was a perfect day to bring the kids in.
So that allowed us then the opportunity to use that machine, get it recognized by the WIAA that we are very interested in getting involved with the scanning and the appeals process, and it just kind of snowballed from there. We were able to get the ball rolling. Took a little over a year just to get everything moving and finalized. There was a lot of different departments that we worked with, a lot of outside my comfort zone as far as working with imaging, radiology. I had never met any of their staff before. If we got to meet with marketing, as far as to be able to market this product out to the public and out to our wrestling coaches, as well as working with some of our staff in athletic training that I don't often get to work with.
The results of now being a DXA certified facility, if you will, with the WIAA, it's been great. We've gotten feedback from the wrestling coaches, our student athletes, just saying thank you for really understanding this need and having this service put here.
We also got a lot of great feedback from parents that brought their students through. We had about 16 to 20 different wrestling athletes come through, and that was on the high side for what we really figured we were going to see in a year.
Congratulations, Jesse, on a well-deserved award, and I really enjoyed working with you.
Jesse, congratulations on receiving this award. Well deserved for all the time and effort you put in. Again, congratulations, nice job.
I'd like to thank my nominators, my team facilitators, and my leaders for giving me the opportunity to continue with this project. This was a big project for me. It took just over a year. My family was very supportive. My wife was extremely supportive of me having to take time away from our family time to have to come in and do scans and do paperwork and projects to be able to get this project moving.